Did you know most of the beliefs you carry about yourself were not created by you, they were given to you? From the moment you were born, you were given a name, told what was possible, and handed a silent contract. Follow the rules, stay small, and don't question the story. You didn't write this script, it was written for you, and yet you've been living like it's the truth. What if I told you the anxiety, doubts, and fears, that nagging feeling that you were meant for more, they're not problems? They're signals. Signals that the identity you're living isn't yours. You're not broken, you're programmed. But here's the thing, you didn't come here by accident. You came here, in this time, in this body, for one reason, to wake up, remember who you really are, and to help shift everything. And it all starts by taking back control of the one thing that shapes your reality more than anything else, your identity. So let's talk about how to shift the identity you were programmed to live. So from birth, you were dropped into a system. It tells you your name, your nationality, your gender, and your religion. You're praised when you obey and punished when you question. The rules are invisible but enforced everywhere. Fit in, don't speak up, play it safe. The media tells you what beauty looks like, what success is, and what to fear. And the people around you with the best intentions were just running their own outdated programming, passing it on without realizing it. And so over time you began to shrink, not physically but spiritually. You became a version of yourself, shaped by what the world wants from you, not by who you really are. That's not just a loss of potential, that's identity theft. And here's the worst part, you don't even notice it's happening, because the program runs quietly in the background, like an app you never install but can't delete. But here's the truth, you're not the version of yourself you were told to be. You are so much more, and once you see the program you can start rewriting it. So why do we believe this false version of ourselves? Because the mind believes what it hears repeatedly, especially when it's emotional. If someone tells you once that you're not good enough, you brush it off. But if you hear it hundreds of times, directly and indirectly, it becomes a belief. And once it becomes a belief, your brain starts filtering reality through that lens. This is called confirmation bias. You don't see the world as it is, you see the world as you are. So if you believe you're small, your mind will find evidence to prove you're right again and again. And on top of that, trauma locks in identity like concrete. Maybe a teacher embarrassed you. Maybe a parent criticized you. Maybe you failed once and labeled yourself as not smart. These moments fuse emotion and belief, and that becomes your identity. You don't even realize that you're living in a cage, because the bars are made of thoughts. But here's what they don't tell you. The mind that created that identity can change it. The same process used to program you, emotion, repetition, and belief, can be used to reprogram you. And that brings us on to the most important part. So let's talk about how we shift this in 5 steps. Step number 1, observe the identity. So most people live unconsciously. Start watching your thoughts like a movie. When you say, I'm not good at this, or that's just who I am, stop. Ask yourself, who told me that? Was it a parent, a boss, society, or was it fear? Step number 2, rewrite the script. So once you catch those limiting beliefs, don't fight them, but replace them. Affirm what you want to believe as if it's already true. Use simple emotional statements. I'm not afraid to be seen. I create my reality. I'm powerful beyond belief. Repeat those with emotion. Your subconscious listens to emotion, not logic. Step number 3, detox your inputs. So you can't build a new identity in a toxic environment. Mute accounts that promote fear or comparison. Distance yourself from people who only speak limitations. Feed your mind what supports the identity you're building, not the one you're escaping. Step number 4, embody the new you. So this step is crucial. Act like your new self before it is comfortable. If the real you is free, make the move, launch the idea and take the leap. Don't wait for permission. You become the person and the world catches up. Step number 5, shift moment by moment. So every moment is a fork in the road. Ask yourself throughout the day, what would the real me do here? And then do that. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. Reality shifts when identity shifts. Identity shifts when behaviors change. So this isn't just a personal development tip. This is a spiritual emergency. We're living in a time where the old systems, religion, politics, finance, media, they're all collapsing. Not because the world is ending, but because the false world is ending. Truth is rising and it's uncomfortable. Identity crisis is everywhere. People are anxious, lost, and disconnected. And why is this? Well, it's because the roles we were taught to play no longer fit, and the masks are falling off. But here's the danger. If you don't create your identity consciously, the system will gladly hand you a new one. It tells you what to be afraid of, what to buy, who to trust, and what's normal. And just like before, you'll end up living someone else's life. That's why this work matters now more than it ever did before. Because you're not just shifting for you, you're shifting the entire collective by doing what most people are too afraid to do. Wake up and remember. So you didn't come here to be small. You didn't come here to be a background character in someone else's story. You came here, in this era, to remember who you are and to help others do the same. And no, this is not some feel-good slogan. It's your contract. Before this life, your soul chose this exact timeline. And why is this? Well, this is because it's the tipping point. The most powerful shift in human consciousness is happening right now. You're not here to survive it. You're here to lead it. Every time you break a belief, you're helping others break theirs. Every time you step into your real identity, you raise the frequency of the entire field around you. The impact of one awakened person is immeasurable. And if you're watching this video, you're not one of the sleepers. You're one of the ones that came here to remember and to remind. So for me, the world told you to be small, but your soul is telling you to be infinite. You weren't programmed to live a lie. You were programmed to forget, so you could experience the power of remembering. Shift the identity and change your world, because when you live as you truly are, nothing is impossible. This is exactly the time you came here for. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, share, leave me a comment. I always love hearing from you guys. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and join this community of like-minded people. As always, thank you so much for your engagement and support. Look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye for now.